I am worried about one of my followers, Buffka Usseltine. He used to watch all my videos and comment on them, and I have not heard from him in at least a month. I think maybe the FBI and the CIA finally got him. If anything is going to provoke him out from the shadows, like the turtles in Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles 2, if anything is going to get him back, it is a review of his favourite comic book series, the terrible 90s remake of Dr. Fates that I wrote a metal song for and I cut away to whenever I say the book's name. This is issue 3, which means it is actually issue 4. And just like the ones before this, it is pitiful. This is like everything bad you can imagine about a story where evil demons are trying to open a gateway to Earth. It is criminally boring. It is so generic. It's truly close to unreadable in how bland and lifeless it is. I did find a use for this issue though. It really did help me get to sleep last night. So our lead character is this edgy and extreme version of Dr. Fates. He is called Jared, and he has no personality or appeal. He is meant to be cool and radical and stuff like that, but he is painfully not. His day job is that he is a grave robber, and I think I have said in every video that grave robber is like the least cool thing anyone could be ever. And stuff like this, him fighting an army of evil demons, it seems like this should be good. This should be enjoyable action, but it's not. It's executed so badly. The demons are just generic designs. None of them matter. And all our lead character does is flail around with his knife. That's the only real characteristic the guy has. He is madly in love with his knife. He seriously, off the inner monologue is him thinking about his knife or being worried about his knife or whatever. Like here, he gets hit by an evil demon and his first thought is to panic about his knife. Is his knife okay? I hope his knife is okay. Do you know that Queen song, I'm in love with my car? Well, he would do a cover of that called I'm in love with my knife because he fucking loves his knife. I hate Queen, by the way. I think they are the worst band ever. Them, Guns N' Roses, The Doors, Red Hot Chili Peppers, interminable. Also interminable, this character here. I'm just going to read out her introducing herself because it couldn't possibly get across how much I despise this book any better. She goes, I am Charnel of the Fire Lodge, master of the twilight spear that divides day and night, wielder of the devil's brand that marks the bodies of my enemies. I say that I am not interested in fairyland all the time. For Wonder Woman, even in those Simon Waltonson Onion comics, it's gonna come up. I say fairyland as a catch-all to mean those fantasy realms. Good stuff comes from like there are some great stories in fairyland, likewise with the others. But this line of dialogue, it encapsulates what I hate about fairyland and all the fairyland bollocks. Characters announcing nonsense gibberish that means nothing to us, but it is meant to be quick world building. The world building in this is so... it's nothing you haven't seen before. Evil demons, evil businessmen. I think that is the biggest detriment of the book. Everything here we have seen before. We have seen it in Johnny Constant comics, Doctor Strange, Ghost Driver, Starman, Man-Thing, Satan's Son. It's been done before, and this isn't bringing anything new or unique to the table except a knife. I think the way to make this stand out would be to run with what seemed like the original idea that this character, he is a scumbag, he is an irredeemable scumbag. That's what should set it apart. But they are trying to set him up as an unlikely hero who accepts the need to do good in spite of his criminal background. And it is just crap. He is not a character. He's not got any personality. He is actually boring. So is all the boring backstory for these lame, evil demon dimension people. And the most surprising thing about this comic is that right at the back we have 2 pages worth of letters, and every single one of them is praising the book and the new character and saying that it is an improvement over the old Dr. Fates. And it is, obviously, they have selected these for that reason. But there isn't a single negative viewpoint offered anywhere on these 2 pages of letters for a comic which is ridiculously boring, stupid and shitty. We are only 1 issue away from getting a new writer. Maybe that will improve things. At the very least, in his first issue, we have Green Lanterns, the John Scott version, and Pantsless Stranger. So there will be characters I can actually care about. This has been a very deliberate and odd video because I have had to avoid saying his name. And now, to make up for it, if you give us a second, I'll get me guitar. Add on, I should warn you, it is missing a string. It's missing the G string, and it is probably out of tune as well. I'm not going to waste time trying to tune it up now. And the other thing is, I didn't really know this song, but I think it goes something like, ooh, the machine of a dream, such a clean machine, when the pistons are pumping and the hubcap's so clean. When I'm holding your wheel, all I hear is your gear. When my hand's on your grease gun, oh, it's like ecstasy, son. I'm in love with my car. Got a feel for my automobile. Get a grip on your boy racer robot. Such a thrill when your radio squeals. Now for this next part of the song, I didn't think I can D it because I need a D a B, and you really need a G string for that. It is probably the worst part of the song. It goes like, told my girl I have to forget her, rather buy me a new carburetor. So she made checks saying this is the end now. Cars don't talk back, just for we're friends now. Jenny went away, won't you come and play? Honey went away on a public holiday. Jenny went away, won't you come and play? Jenny went away on a public holiday. Jenny, will you play? No, I do know that bit. It's good to see there's still a little magic in the air. I weave my spell. Jenny went away, won't you come and play? Jenny went away on a public holiday. I ain't seen nothing like it in any amusement park. The deaf, dumb and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Oh, Rock of Ages, do not crumble, life is breathing still. Oh, Rock of Ages, do not crumble, life is breathing still. Hey!